Hello there, this is Space Number 5. Welcome back to episode 6 of our Mod Factorio Let's Play series, where we have gone pretty far already so far in this mod pack. We are already up to probably tier 1, tier 2, tier 2 of material processing for the most part. We have lead, copper, tin, and lead already on our 4 materials list, which are pretty much the 4 basic necessities, mainly of iron and copper. Tin and lead are kind of there for support. They're going to be used later. We have tier 1 and tier 2 circuit boards already being produced. Looks like copper is our biggest shortage for the most part, which it's slowly trickling in, but you know, it's not quite a backup like I would like. But today we are going to go ahead and actually going to get ready to start producing aluminum and basically get us to that next step in the bus for the most part. Where in order to do that, we need some clay bricks because we need these flotation cells, which take clay bricks. That's the only thing we don't have. And we also need the ore sorting facilities too, which again takes clay bricks in order to actually make this aluminum ore, the aluminum ore from the crystal catalyst and the juverite chunks and the ruberite chunks, which we have both juverite and ruberite. We just throw in the flotation cells. And the other thing is crystal catalysts. We're actually going to create geodes and then just break up the geodes that we produce, which we also get a little bit from the chunk creation, but we're pretty much just going to avoid those ones and just create some new ones because we're going to need that. We are also going to need to create sulfuric acid, so I went ahead and just prepped up some sulfur production because we are also going to need that for blue science production, just because we were capped up on sulfuric wastewater, which was, yep, that was kind of what I was hoping to avoid. Alright, so we're going to need an overflow pipe real quick and a clarifier to remedy our power issue that is getting ready to occur. Because we are running out of storage space for all this sulfuric waste. Throw you there. Overflow valve is somewhere. Overflow. There you are. Go into you, and then just slap some pipe there. There we go. Void if we have extra. That will go ahead and let our coke. This is coke, yeah. No, yeah, that's coke, that's carbon, yeah. So our coke production is going to continue. We are basically out of power. We can go ahead and give it a little jump start, just to make sure stuff will continue, because we do need power to make power, essentially. You go and burn that too. Go, you guys are running full blast. You're voiding, and we're just filled up with sulfur, which we're going to need to use sulfuric acid to go ahead and break down the geodes once we get there. Just go ahead and jump in. We have basically the agenda of what we're going to be looking to do. We're going to need washing plant facilities. Go ahead and make the clay, the silt, all the various other products. Use seafloor pump. Right there will go nicely. Alright, you are heavy mud. You are concentrated mud, light mud, thin mud, and then you're just saline water, which I don't really care about. Yeah, we don't need saline water. So then we're going to go ahead and branch off to all 3 of these, and we're also going to use these to create the geodes later on. So why don't we actually go ahead and craft a couple extra of these? Let's say that would be enough. This produces concentrated mud, which I believe we can use to go ahead and make clay. Then we will need another one here. Can't remember which way they're supposed to be rotated. This one is for limestone, and this one is for sand, because this is thin mud. Yes, it is. Which means you are not needed. You're going to be avoiding, essentially. Like that. Let's go ahead and use iron pipe now, because we do have that on the bus at the very least. Oh, that's right, we just used it all to create those. Let's go ahead and grab that all the way from down here. 300 pipe in our lives, thank you. Pick you up. You are a water pipe, so we'll flip you around. There we go. So we need water here, here, and here. Doesn't look like to be a very easy way to necessarily do that without going underground. So we are mixing and matching pipes, which I prefer not to do, but, you know, life did not give us lemons today. Offshore pump, we already had one, but no biggie. me some more pipe. There we go. You have water, and now you guys just need water. There, 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 there. Connect you guys up. And we connect you up there. Perfect. You need this little connection there. All you guys are connected. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and you guys are probably have noticed this already. Yeah, I went ahead and set up a general logistics network guideline blueprint thing that I'm going to try and build within, so I have to do a little bit of reworking in this area just because I didn't quite plan that far ahead, but now that I've put the forethought in, we're going to be building in these little sections, which is the exact distance for basically the roboports to actually create a full construction zone. So this will actually go ahead and build itself once we actually have roboports inside the network. And that's how we'll be kind of building that off of this plan, which will also basically give us a bunch of redundancy inside the network, which will be very nice eventually. And we're just going to run power in this general direction. Looks like we have to go quite a ways for power. Yeah, it's actually faster just go here. Back there. Oh, not there. There. Do these two and make me some more small electricals. We were up. Alrighty. You have started to run. These are going to fill up with mud, but we're actually going to need the mud for other processes. Now you're actually running very slow. There you go. Alright, so this is going to be a completely manual process for the most part of creating these clay bricks. You really only need them for making buildings, so if you want to automate buildings, I would suggest putting it on the bus, but I tend to just create a semi-autonomous area over here, and then just pull from it whenever I need to make buildings. They are things that are nice to have and not necessarily needed. Go for chests. Just going to make 10 of those. These all make mud, which we are going to need for other things, but not here. We're going to need it for farming, if anyone's curious, which we will be getting into in the next couple episodes, probably for making various products of like plastics, and maybe just getting rid of some of our pollution, because we produce quite a bit of it already. So you're going to want to take the limestone, and you're going to take the lime and you're going to instantly make limestone, and then I'm just going to vent this carbon monoxide that we create. We don't need it for anything right now, and it's going to be kind of a pain just to bring it all the way up here. There's some coke in there. You are producing, so we're just going to pull you there, let's say you there. Go ahead and throw a box for each of you. And we could say you get a box as well. Power there, there. You're already powered, good. And now for the semi-autonomous bit. Go there, there. We're going to offset you guys. You guys are on each, have a side of the belt. Going to bring the sand down here. Put you there, and then we need an assembly machine to go ahead and make bricks automatically. We want, they're just unburnt bricks. There we go, yep. Lime, clay, and sand is all we need. Go 1, pluck 2 away, I guess. That will do. Start going, and then we need a furnace here, which we're just going to feed into a chest and say, hey, you made bricks, good job. And you do that forever. I have a chest over here for picking up stuff that can be burnt. Power's still kind of half chugging along. It seems okay. Actually burnt through a lot of coke on this side. We need to swap power over to coal, or to carbon. We'll probably do that. Or we just need a second one of these, which just could also be possible. Tech. What do we need? Don't need that. Let's go for fluid wagons. That'd be nice. Because we might have to ship fluid. Let's go ahead and start working on some algae. Might do algae like we did in the last playthrough. Robots are nice. And then we're should probably actually get gray science here soon. In the near future. Power is still doing just fine just running on these 5, ironically. We overproduced. I'm definitely not going to complain about that. Not too bad at mud so far. You're doing your thing. Let's actually just go ahead and take half and throw it over there. There you go. And that'll be brick production. We're just going to go ahead and let that sit around for a little bit. Now we're going to come over here. We're going to work on sulfur because we are going to basically have to build off that again for the geodes. We'll go ahead and go over there in just a minute because we still have a lot of this sulfuric waste. We need to do something with it. Let's go ahead and get these splitters. We're going to break off a line probably here. Just call it good. Probably maybe we should have done something a little bit more centered. Then can't quite remember what the recipe is off the top of my head. We are going sulfur dioxide, just sulfur and oxygen. Alrighty, that works for me. We're gonna go ahead and have 2, 4, 5, 6. Left room for pipes. Yep. Can't wait for 1.0 Factorio, which actually just came out yesterday while I was recording. They made it so that way whenever you're running and you're placing belt, it'll have a delay, so it's not going to instantly veer off like I have been doing constantly throughout this entire Let's Play series so far. So I'm excited for that, except for the fact that I updated it just to see what happened, and it broke everything. So I was like, ah, crap. I guess we're going to play on 1.0 for the rest of this one. And might do another, well, someone commented in the first video of this series to the, I think it was the pH mod pack, which is even a more intensive mod pack than Bob's Mod and Angel's Wars. And I don't have a reason to say no, so I'll probably be picking that up for a Let's Play series for the next series of Factorio. So that'll be interesting. That is, like, because I took a look at the mod pack, and Last One Angel's Ores is about, like, medium in difficulty, or intermediate, we can say. And this pH mod pack is, like, expert level difficulty, where it's way more complex than Bob's and Angels. So I'm kind of excited to see that, or to play that, because, well, I kind of feel like this has gotten a little too easy. I know what I'm doing for the most part, and it's not like I'm running around scratching my head anymore. The hardest part about this game so far is just managing everything and not having spaghetti, which I think we're doing okay so far. Everything seems pretty neat and orderly. Should have seen my first, well, if you watched the first series, it was pretty much spaghetti, but even that was like the second time through. So that first time of going through a new mod pack, everything's just spaghetti, and it's fantastic. Oh, I didn't connect that pipe. So, we'll see what happens. Alrighty, that is sulfur dioxide. We're going to create a little storage area for that. I did go ahead and start creating a storage area for gases. So we can go over here. And we'll go ahead and create a little one for sulfur dioxide and sulfuric acid. I am going ahead and going to swap these ones out for the front ones, because those are going to be probably the front and the back ones, just because those are going to be the ones that we're interfacing with the most. Alright, this one will be sulfur dioxide. And we'll come back through on this back side. And the only difference between these, they have more connections, and that's it. I went ahead and left 2 spaces in between these so that we can actually have pipes go in between the 2 as well. I've done it before where I left only 1 space and it it can make it difficult to get in and out of certain locations easily. And I prefer to make it as easy as possible. I think that's the general consensus in life is, you know, we would like things to be easier than harder. Well, that's true to some degree. I mean, going for something more complex just because this is too easy, I guess, you know, things can be said, but alrighty, that'll create constant eating of sulfur, which is good. Alright, now we need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is just sulfuric dioxide and purified water in chemical plants, which we are currently using, so we're actually going to need more of those. Let's go and give me another H. That will do. And so we actually need both products. So we are going to need at least more pipe, as I was looking at that. Give me that little bitch. Probably do something like that. There we go. Because you don't need any other products, it's just sulfuric water. So this will be our water. Not that one. Then you go underground and connect to all of these guys. Need more pipe. You're out of iron. What a strange consensus. Need some more of that. This is sulfuric acid. And then you're going to get piped over here. Just for symmetry's sake, I'll extend you out just one. And then we got to figure out where we're going to be placing this. There, okay. Alright, there you go. And you guys just need power. That is an easy thing to fix. Go. Let there be power. And now you need your purified water. That's mineral water. Here we go. Here's purified water. There. This is also purified water. We can pull from over here. Be A-okay. Can we walk through here? There we go. Was a space there that we could pull. You there, there. There, and there. Beautiful. There is sulfuric acid. Looks like we're out of oxygen for the most part. You guys out? Oh, we got a little bit. Probably need a pump now at this point to actually pull product out. But we don't have any engine units yet. That will be on the do list probably for next episode. There you go, there's sulfuric acid, sulfur dioxide production. And now let's go ahead and work on our geodes, which will be another extension of this area. Because I believe it just takes the heavy water, which we have quite a bit of. Let's look for geode. Here we go. Yep, just heavy water and water. Very easy to do. We'll actually probably just set up another one of these guys, or two. Pull from this side. There, there. Need some more pipe in our lives. There we go. This is the viscous mud water. There you guys are. Can't quite get to two. Alright, you guys are going to make the heavy mud water. Need another.